in the Champions League has generated a lot of excitement among the fans. And we are anticipating that the game is going to be a massive one, an exciting game, and they're eagerly anticipating that it will be one of the best game ever we could just imagine in Champions League. But then these two teams have history together. They have a lot of history together, and we could actually see that they have been able to meet in Champions League several times. Real Madrid, we all know the history they have in Champions League. We know what they are capable of doing because they have won the competition a good 13 times, whilst Bayern have won it 5 or 6 times currently, and they are looking forward to add it this season. Is it going to be possible in Bernabeu Sports Stadium? Well, fans are always here. Let's see what is going to happen because I have with me Sami, Eddie, and also Nana Kwame, the only Real Madrid fan among us. But hey, who am I even going to start with? I don't know because it's just every excitement is excitement. Champions
Hala
League.
Madrid.
This is Europe
Hala Madrid.
two
Hala
giants.
Madrid.
Visca Barça.
Barca high.
Europe
Barca
two
high.
giants
Visca
are
Barça.
meeting.
Barca high.
Mhm.
I think I could
But
be.
Eric Ten Hag mess up. So Nana Kwame, let me see what you have for this anticipating
I'm more than
game coming
excited for
on the
this
way.
game. I'm really anticipating. You know, as is the time is we have less than an hour, and every minute is keeps me waiting. You know, I'm tracking the time minute by minute because I can't wait. You know, so it is a really big clash coming up. We went to Bayern's home and it wasn't possible to get a win. We managed a draw in Bayern's home. So Bayern will be seeking. If Bayern is to qualify, they have to beat us at our home. And you know Santiago Bernabeu. Miracles have happened in Santiago Bernabeu. It's a stadium of miracles. So we expect nothing but miracles happening there. Whoever scores first, it doesn't matter. It has to end at the final whistle. Probably it might take us into penalties. We never know. Madrid has had an experience of penalties in this Champions League. Bayern has not had that yet. But as a Real Madrid fan, we are ready to fight that battle, man to man, on that pitch today. And attacking wise, they should all be ready for us. Defensive wise, they all be ready for us. Carvajal is back. And the other time, Lucas Vasquez, Musiala was, toying around with Lucas Vasquez. Couldn't hold him. He even needed support from Valverde. But this time, Carvajal is back and he will take him all. So we expect nothing but, a win from Madrid. Or even a draw, then we take it up to extra time. Probably penalties, then we come through. So it's going to be a Dortmund Real Madrid final, and Real Madrid will win the cup. Thank you.
Real Madrid will win the cup. Sami, turn your camera very well because he was out. So let's see what is going to be to actually happen because right now it looks like everything is going on perfectly right now. But we all know both teams have sharp attack. They have an attack, an amazing one for that matter, because Hurricane leading the attack of Bayern Munich, and we all know what he's capable of doing in a brighter day. And whilst we have the likes of Vinicius Junior and also what's the name, Bellingham, even though he's an attacking midfielder, but you can't take it away from him. These guys are really, really determined. And let's see what Eddie has to say about this as well.
All right. So if I heard your question right, you are trying to compare the attacking side from both the attackers from both sides, right?
Exactly,
Uh,
exactly.
so all right. So with the attack from both sides, as you said already, Real Madrid have sharp attack as well as Bayern Munich also have sharp attack. They all play a fast game. They all have attackers who are very fast with the ball. Like with Real Madrid, we have Vinicius on the line, we have Rodrigo over there, and with Bellingham also as an attacking midfielder, they are all sharp with the ball, you know. And with Bayern Munich, they have the special guy, Harry Kane,
Musiala. Musiala. Oh,
Musiala there, Harry Kane also there, a very tactical finisher, you know. So it's going to be an interesting game. I'm just hoping this game goes down as one of the best second leg semi-finals game because the first leg ended in a draw. So
Allah, 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 Allah,
whoever
Allah, Allah.
wins the game carries the day and proceeds to the finals of the competition. You know, yeah. So that's what football fans are just hoping for to witness this evening. Yeah.
Sammy,
Yeah,
yeah, let me hear from you.
yeah. So first of all, as a Barca fan, Visca Barca, we all just hope that Real Madrid will lose, so then we will be okay. But then coming to the point of a football fan, this is a very entertaining game. Then I think today's game, anyone who wins it will be the favorite to win the Champions League. That is going. That is a fact.
100%. Hundred
But
percent.
then But then, when we look at both teams, I think both teams lost some very important players, in which it affected them slightly. But then, I think most of them are back, and the team is looking good. The likes of Courtois, the likes of Eli Militao, the likes of Manon Neuer, the likes of Sani, uh, this right guy, um, this former Arsenal player.
Uh,
The, this
Gnabry,
Gnabry, yeah,
Gnabry, Gnabry.
yeah, he's also back. So you see, it's going to be a balanced game. If you see what happened the last game, they all Real Madrid took the chances they had. That's one thing about Real Madrid. If you have the ball and you don't put it into the net, and they give the slightest possible chance, they will score you. But one funny thing that this game is also going towards history. And from history, we also what happened in 2012, where um, we had all German final, where it was Bayern versus Dortmund, and Bayern won the league. But then Real Madrid will try so much to take the step forward because they
Allah,
are
Allah,
playing it
Allah,
in.
Allah, Allah,
They are,
Allah. Vamos.
I like the energy. I hope that at the end of the day, you still have the same
The
energy.
Energy.
same energy.
Same
Yeah,
energy. Same energy. Same energy.
no problem. So yeah, as I was saying, Real Madrid will try to win because, of course, they are playing it in
We are
Santiago
winning. We are
Bernabéu,
not trying to win.
and that is going to be a positive for Real Madrid. But then we should also know that this is the last game in Champions League for Thomas Tuchel with the likes of Bayern Munich. So I'm sure he will try to make a statement before he leaves. But either way, it's going to be an interesting game. Because of last time's game, it's very difficult for me to predict what is going to happen. But then it's going to be a massive game.
Yeah, but Bernabeu has not been in favor of Bayern.
Yeah,
Anytime they go there, they go down. Anytime they go there, they go down. So
yeah.
if
Easy.
history is to repeat itself today,
Easy.
then definitely
Easy.
they are going to be out of the out of it.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
there are so many history points in there. When it comes to Bayern Munich and Real Madrid,
Real Madrid.
usually Bernabeu is not a good place for Bayern Munich. Yeah, that is
Mm-hmm.
true. And history also points that 2012 at the Wembley Stadium, it was what all German
German.
teams. You see, so history
Yeah.
plays. So now what you have to do is the game is on the field, play and win, and anyone who wins I'm sure, I have a high confidence that among the both teams, anyone who wins will lift
100%.
the Champions League. And for the
100%.
correction, Bayern Munich have six trophies, and Real Madrid
Yeah,
has
that's what. Yeah,
14
six
Champions League trophies.
trophies. Okay,
Hala,
Yeah.
okay.
hala,
Yeah,
Real Madrid.
yeah.
hala, hala,
So,
hala. Babu, babu.
so the lineup is out. So we need to look at the lineup as well. So in Real Madrid playing at home, so we're going to start with Real Madrid. We have Lunin on goal post. You know, as usually today
Cage.
there's a bit of changes in the um 4-3-3, or this today is like Ancelotti has changed a little bit of formation. So instead of 4-3-3, today he's playing like 4-4-2-1.
He doesn't really play 4-3-3. So it's either 4-3-1-2 or 4-3-2-1. Yeah.
Yeah, but usually okay, well, but this one is like 4-4-2-1.
It's unofficial. It's unofficial. The official will
Uh-huh.
come in 40 minutes time.
In 14-minute time. Okay, so this
Yeah.
is an official.
30
Okay,
minutes
yeah,
before
it's
the match.
4-4-2. With this one is 4-4-2 formation. So I don't know actually. But then we have Mendy at the left back. We have Fernandez and also Rudiger playing the central defense, and Cavahas playing the right wing.
Trouble.
And in the midfield, we have Rodrigo. Eh?
You didn't understand.
And we
You're
have
speaking in
Rodrigo
tongues.
playing the, yeah. We have Rodrigo playing the left wing, and then right wing is Valverde, and we have Chouameni and Toni Kroos in the midfield area, and attacking is Vinicius and Bellingham. And before I move to a Bayern Munich lineup, I need to make something here. There is some important issue with this lineup, particularly with Chouameni. He has never started a game, and Real Madrid will lose that game. So it's something that we need to actually look out for. And today he's starting. So let's see what is going to happen.
It's breaking
So
today.
Bayern lineup, yeah. So Bayern
I
lineup,
don't
Bayern
speak
is
Deutsch.
playing four
Aye.
two three one, and typically we know it is termed as 4-5-1. So Neuer, Emmanuel Neuer on post. We have Maziao on the left back. We have Kimmich on the right back. You know, Kimmich
Vamos,
doesn't
Kimmich.
like playing that.
Vamos.
So, and
Hala
Eric
Madrid.
Dier,
Hala. 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 Hala.
Eric Dier,
Uh,
and also Delight playing the central defense for Thomas Tuchel. And in the midfield too, we have Pavlovic and also Lamar in the midfield too. Up front midfield, Musiala playing behind Hurricane in the middle, and also Sani on the right and Gnabry on the left. We just talk about Gnabry and Hurricane as a striker. What a lineup, and what a massive, massive, massive architect of a game that we are going to watch, because we all know this is a game of thrones. This is a game that both sides are equally on form recently, because by Real Madrid in their past few games, 3 games, they've won it continuously. Bayern Munich recently, their players are back, and the form they have gained, it makes the game very, very good, and a quality of a European giant meeting today in Santiago Bernabeu. Well, we all know the last time what Thomas Tuchel did in Santiago Bernabeu, just that it was rather unfortunate. We all know a bit of luck was lacking on the side of Thomas Tuchel and Chelsea at that particular match. Today is a different ball game together with his home nation biggest club representing them in the Santiago Bernabeu. Is there going to be different? Let me go with you, Sammy, because I know Nana Kwame, he's biased a little bit with Real Madrid. So let me go with you,
Yeah, I'm
Sammy,
also biased. I'm
before I
also
get to
biased. I'm
Bruno.
also biased. Of course, I'm a Barca fan. Yeah, so yes, it is different. The team that Thomas Tuchel had, who went forth and scored Real Madrid in the Bernabeu, we saw the quality they have, but you can't compare that quality to that of the Bayern Munich. Also, you can say that the Bayern Munich this season have been poor. That's domestically. But when it comes to the Champions League, I think They have done something to show themselves approved. The first leg, if you're a Madrid fan, you will see that the first leg was not so favorable for a Madrid fan. They did not go at the way they liked it. They just had their chances and they scored. There's a little fear in Real Madrid because if you let your opponent
Hala,
dominate a
hala,
game like
hala,
this
hala, hala, hala. No
and
fear.
and and
Energy.
and treat you like
Energy.
this,
No
you'll be really sad. Now I think Hurricane, we have Hurricane, we have Sani, we have Musiala, the young Messi, we have the likes of Kimmich,
Gnabry.
who's yeah,
Thiago
Gnabry, you know.
Bernabeu.
I think this game is going to be special. It's going to be a special game. So all what I can say is vamos, vamos. And as a Barca fan, we support Bayern.
And a Barca fan, he support Bayern. So Eddie, we all know what Tony Cruz did in the first leg at his own home, his country and his hometown. He was able to give an outstanding, a spicy kind of assist. We all know that kind of assist could only come from two players or maybe few players in the whole world of football. Are we expecting the same thing from him today?
Of course, he has been one of the engines of Real Madrid for the past for some seasons now. You know, and not only for the club aspect, also for the national aspect as well. Because for you, let's cast our minds back to the years he retired from the national team. You know, the national team has been so poor that with this his recent collapse for the Euros, you could see his
Hmm.
uh the energy and like
Energy.
and the influence he has brought to the team, to the German national
Yeah.
team. You know,
Yes.
Yeah,
He has
so
brought
this
life.
yeah, he has brought life back to the German national team,
Yeah.
which we are going to enjoy a fantastic Euro this season.
yeah.
Uh, and
Energy.
with energy, so with your question, I think he's a class player, you know, and he has always been at the top level. And today, I think he's also going to deliver one of the fantastic performance in football. So we should just watch out to Tony Cruz, you know. Yeah,
We should just
he
watch
does.
out for Tony
Yeah,
Cruz.
he's always on point. He's a sniper in football, and snipers it's very hard for them to. It's very hard for them for snipers to miss. So today we are also going to
Yeah.
enjoy one of the fantastic games from Tony Cruz
Thank you.
alongside
Thank you. Thank you.
alongside Luka Modric.
Fire for fire.
Luka Modric is, I think he's with this
Yeah,
lineup.
he's
Luka
not
Modric
Yeah.
is
playing.
not there. So coming to you as a Real Madrid fan, you're just be back there, energy, energy, energy. When you know very well that Rodrigo, Rodrigo is one of the best strikers you have, and I don't see him in the lineup. He only paired with Vinicius Jr. and also Bellingham. We all know that Bellingham will surely fall deep into the midfield than attacking because we know the pressure Bayern is going to give them. And if Bellingham falls deep too much in the midfield rather than attacking, you know that your attacking area will only left with Vinicius Jr. And with him alone, it will be very, very difficult for him to actually do what he's expected. But then
Energy.
we cannot shut we cannot shortcut that kind of abilities Vinicius Jr. has. Do you think Bayern can still stop Vinicius Jr. at this point
That,
of the season, at this point of the league, at this point
that
of
is
the
impossible.
Champions
Let
League
me cut you short.
semi-finals?
It is
Yeah,
impossible. It is impossible to top a future Ballon d'Or holder in the lights of Vinicius, Fabricio, Margarito Jr. So, you were saying that Rodrigo is not in the lineup. Yeah. I don't know which lineup
Yeah.
you're looking at, but I'm expecting the lineup soon. So if he's not in
Okay.
the lineup, which two are in the midfield? So you mean Modric and Tony Cruz are starting? Yeah.
no.
No, is
Palmer
Tchouaméni and Tony
and
Cruz.
Kamavinga. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And who else?
Tchouaméni and Tony Cruz.
Valverde.
Okay, Valverde. Okay, that's a stacked up. You know, the meaning he's
Valverde.
trying to control the game. He wants to control the game at Bernabeu.
Yeah.
So I don't have a problem with that lineup at all.
Okay, sorry. Rodrigo is in there. He's playing
Exactly.
the left wing back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly. Left
Rodrigo is
wing
there.
back,
Left wing.
bro, bro, bro.
Left
You are
wing.
talking of Real Madrid, bro.
Actually,
Get
actually,
your knowledge
actually,
right, bro.
actually supporting,
He's trying to
actually,
forget Madrid tonight.
actually supporting Bayern.
As I
It's clear, you know. Today he has red in
No,
his status, so
I'm
you
not
can.
I'm not a
Energy,
support of Bayern.
energy.
I'm not a
energy.
Actually,
support of Bayern. I support Tony Cruz. What's
Tony
the name?
Cruz.
I support my former coach.
Tony Cruz, yeah.
Yeah, so
your former coach is Tony
the
Cruz.
one who
No,
would dominate this game today.
no, no,
Just
no,
want
no.
him.
I support Thomas Tuchel. That I support.
Then the definitely,
Thomas Tuchel that I
then,
support.
See,
No, I don't support Bayern.
see.
If Bayern lose the game, is not something. But then, if Thomas
who is
Tuchel
also
beats
coaching
Real
them? Who is
Madrid, I
coaching
will
them
love
now?
that.
He is their manager, so if you are supporting their manager, definitely indirectly we are supporting the team.
He doesn't know what he's
No,
saying.
no,
He
no, no,
doesn't
no,
know
no,
what
no.
he's saying, man.
Real Madrid. When it comes to Spanish football, Real Madrid, I favor Real Madrid than any other club in Spanish football. So
Spanish
it's kind
football.
of a
Actually,
mixed feeling.
what are you saying? Actually,
I
so
don't
you are
even
confessing.
understand. I don't even
You are
understand.
you are confessing your sins.
The team you support or the Spanish footballers in the game.
Spanish football, like in La Liga, I favor Madrid a little bit
Okay,
than
okay,
the
okay.
other
You are wise.
clubs.
You are wise. You
Uh-huh.
are wise. You are wise.
Actually, you are
No, I'm
disgraceful.
not wise. Ah, Sammy, what do you expect? What do you expect? Manchester United fans are writing letters. You want me to support Barcelona and also write letter?
No, we don't write letter. You know, we are building. We started a project not long ago.
So,
Not long ago, but
so you should.
we've shown we've shown some trophies. But United, they can't show trophies. They can't.
We go shock you. We go
Energy,
shock you.
energy.
Energy.
We still have we still have finance at hand. So if you are saying
Forget,
we don't have the trophy to
but
present,
but forget the final. Forget it.
Cup, you know, we'll get glass of cup.
Hey, so the finals you expect to win against City.
of course,
Energy.
energy. Hey.
So, you were go on Nana Kwame.
Yeah. So to wrap everything up, whatever
No, we are
lineup,
not wrapping up.
He's wrapping
whatever
what
lineup,
he's wrapping up what he said.
whatever lineup Ancelotti presents, I believe that man. I trust that man. So, you know, initially when you said it, I didn't believe the lineup, as I said. So I didn't believe what you said. So I was still waiting, and you corrected yourself. So, he's going to put out the best team out there, and a father and son coaching is a different level. You guys should note that if it's a father and son business, these two know themselves. They meet each day. They're able to discuss. They sleep, they drink, they team, everything. They meditate on plays. So if a father and son is coaching a team, it's a done deal for me. It's a done deal for me. I don't know if you guys know that our assistant coach is Ancelotti's son.
Yeah, I
Are
know.
you guys aware of this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is not the only first time we heard that. Even come to Chelsea. Pochettino's son is also there as an assistant coach. So don't put that as an something that
That is
have never happened before.
okay.
Massa, continue. That energy you get, that one after the game, you should
30
still
minutes
have
to go,
that
bro. 30 minutes to
energy.
go. We have to watch, build up to the game pretty much. Even when you are sweeping the pitch, we have to watch them sweep the pitch, bro.
So what's the team news you have for Real Madrid?
A latest update.
Yeah, with the team.
Come again.
You see. I said, what news do you have with Real Madrid currently?
Yes, Carvajal is featuring. He's back in the lineup, definitely. Lucas Vasquez was struggling a little bit against Musiala. And I'll give all respect to Musiala. Musiala is he can't he's also unstoppable, just as Vinicius.
Energy.
Energy.
But with the light of Carvajal back in the lineup, he's also an energetic player. He takes on strikers. So let's see how that face off will go. That's the only update I have. Anything else is
Yeah,
cool.
but what's happening to Militao? Because with the lineup, I didn't see Militao there.
Militao, he's fit, but bro, we work with momentum. We work with experience. You have to build experience. You don't just inject any player into the game and expect performance.
You have to go with the flow.
You
Yeah.
have to pretend
No,
you
I
go with the
I
flow.
think I think I think it's not it's not experience, it's the momentum rather. Because when it
That's what
comes
I'm
to
saying.
experience,
Together, all together.
he's yeah, when it comes to experience, I think he is ahead of Rudiger in terms of playing in a bigger club. You understand?
Sorry not to cut you. The experience I'm talking about is
Mhm.
having the experience of playing with Bayern, this current Bayern. That is
I
what I'm
think
saying.
because yeah, I think because he has not featured in so many games, you can't just throw him inside.
So many
That will
games
be that.
because
Yeah, that will be poor. It's like Courtois is back. Courtois is back, but I can't throw Courtois inside.
yeah, Courtois is
No,
back,
no.
You
but
still leave, yeah, you
it's
still
not
leave
in
Lonin.
goalpost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the momentum it shows what that's why Ancelotti has learned from last season. So he's not going to make that mistake
Yeah,
this season
100%.
again. Yeah.
100%. 100%.
but you are facing a Bayern with Musiala, hey, Kimmich. What's the time? You are talking about time. Kimmich last time was the one who actually equalized the goal for Bayern, playing from the left back, or it was it no right back position as well. And today he's also there, and I think Thomas Tuchel like him there because of his attacking mentality. Because someone who likes a midfielder like Joshua Kimmich, who like moving forward, joining the attack and everything, and you put him at a right back or left back, it means that you are equally enhancing more attack. We all know what Thomas Tuchel, when he's playing Tereba, we all know he like wing backs who have that kind of speed and have that kind of stamina to recover and move forward. And I think that's what he saw in Kimmich, and Kimmich doesn't also like that position very bad. I think from last time's netting a goal today, he will be. It is going to be actually very difficult, and him playing that side, I think is going to make things very difficult for Vinicius Junior as well. Because if they are attacking Real Madrid tomorrow, it will not give Vinicius Junior the benefit to to have that space because he needs to defend a little bit. I think Thomas Tuchel is he with that kind of putting him over there. I think it's a sensible enough. Or what do you think?
Putting
I'm just throwing it generally. Anyone who has
putting
that,
who over where?
Put in Kimmich playing right back.
that right wing back.
I think Kimmich started as a right back. But then because
Yeah, right back. Yeah,
he knows how to play the game, he knows how to control. Then he moved to a defensive midfielder, and he has been top notch there. But then if you watch the last game, Kimmich was playing as right back, so therefore Vinicius did not go through that position. He went through the middle because Kim committed so many mistakes, and he used that. That is how sensible Vinicius is. Because it's not every time you go in for a fight, a competition. You don't do that. Look for the loose end, then go there. Now, if I know that I'm coming towards Kimmich and I'm going to have a hard time, why wouldn't I look for one of the players that I think that I can go through it? So you should know that
yeah,
Kimmich playing right back will not affect Vinicius because he's a smart guy. And look at the pass Tony Cruz gave. He could have given it to him at that side, but no, he passed through the middle. So anytime
yeah.
that you are focused and you are always stuck in the middle, you need some brilliant players to overlook whatever is going and pinpoint the passes. So I think this guy playing at the right back will actually help Bayern attacking, but defensively, I don't see that to be a problem for Vini.
To add to what Sami said, Ancelotti made a statement about Vinicius' play in regards to that goal, in the sense that he commended Vinicius for his for him learning, in the on the field of play, because Vinicius is used to just staying on his side on the left wing
Yeah.
every time on the
Uh-huh.
left wing, but he commended
Waiting
him
for balls.
that
Yeah.
he noticed, as a left wing, it doesn't mean you should always be there left. When you notice, you study the game and you notice how the game is changing as the play is going, you change, you switch. Exactly. So he really commended, and Sami, that's exactly what Ancelotti talked about. That he was happy that he's going with the game, that he made that move to come to the central side and want to take advantage of that position. So that is a growth we love to see in our players. Yeah.
Wow, that's actually amazing. And you one thing that mostly I love about this game is the history they have together in Champions League. It looks like Real Madrid always show a step ahead of Bayern when it comes to games of this nature. And we all know Real Madrid, when they pass through quarterfinals of the competition, automatically it's very difficult for you to stop them going
Just,
through to the
just don't let
finals.
us get to the finals. That is all. Just don't let us get to the finals. If we get to the finals, it's a done deal.
And
Don't worry, you're not getting to the
that
final.
that kind of yeah, that kind of cohesion. I don't
Mhm.
know how Bayern is going to do it this time round, but then they look determined. Thomas Tuchel with his confidence,
Mhm.
that's one thing I love
We have
about
some
him.
confidence.
You
Yeah.
know, the last Champions League he went to finals. He said, "Oh, we're going to take the trophy. We're going to beat City and take the trophy." That was all his interview. That was what he was saying. And you look at this time around, he's been saying it as well. We are going to
He said that.
Santiago Bernabeu
Has
to
he said
win.
that
Yeah,
again?
he said it. He said that they are going to Santiago Bernabeu to win and eliminate Madrid. They are determined to go for the finals of the competition.
Yeah,
So
Okay.
he can't definitely accept defeat before the game kick starts. Definitely has to install some morale, some motivation in the players. For them to put on a very good fight. Even if you go down with a good fight, definitely you can also say that they did their best, but their best wasn't enough to send them to the finals of the competition. So definitely, as a good manager, that's what he has to do. And the game, the 90 minutes, will show us what actually he gave, or he will be given to his players. If he gave them a good time, a good knowledge, and everything, they will go in and win the game. But if the knowledge he installed in the players is not enough, then it also show after the 90 minutes. So let's just cross our fingers and enjoy a good 90 minutes of football. Yeah.
One thing, one
well,
thing, one thing, one thing you should also know is that now because Dortmund has qualified, it's also a
Mhm.
motivation for Bayern Munich.
For them to also play, for
That
It's
is
them
a
to
what
also
scared me.
motivation because
That is
it's
what
like
scared
it's
me
like
yesterday.
it's like if these guys have been able to do it,
why
I
can't
feel
we
like
also do it?
I feel like I'm better than them. And if I go to the final, I'm going to lift this trophy. So it has
Exactly.
given us some extra motivation. So that one too, I think Real Madrid should be very careful of that move.
Yeah, that is
yeah,
what
yeah.
scared me yesterday.
And aside from that, what I said, no, it's not only about saying it. You look at his body language because there are some coaches they can come out and say it, but then you look at their body language, it says different thing.
Mhm.
But this
Ten
guy,
Hag.
he always stand.
I beg you, I beg you, I beg you, don't go there.
But with Thomas Tuchel, he always stand his firm. He always stood in his ground to just and even in the beginning, you could see he was having problems with the players. The players were not buying into his idea, and looking at what they are doing, it means that gradually they are buying into his idea. And when you buy into Tuchel idea, the tactical side for sure. I know he's very good when it comes to tactics, But Ancelotti, with that experience, sometimes it becomes very difficult. That was why when these two meet, it's always an exciting game for the fans. And today, that's why the fans are also wants to like get that excitement as well. Eddie, it's like you want to say
Yeah,
something.
well, I still understand or get what you are trying to say. Thomas Tuchel is one of the managers with, with he has the confidence. The confidence level is very high, you know. Yeah, and he doesn't go down easily as a manager. So definitely he's going to show that today. And at the end of the day, the best. I wish the best team will win. Yeah.
And I think I want to cross check some facts. I think the Ancelotti, the Tuchel team was against Zidane Real Madrid, or was it against Ancelotti?
No. He played Zidane one was when he won the Champions League. But the following season,
Okay, yeah, that's
they
true.
met.
True.
The following season, they met with.
That's true.
That was when Ancelotti ran from Everton to Real Madrid.
Real Madrid.
We still have a lot of time. Why are you
No, we have to
banging
watch.
down the
You
gun?
can't. You can't. I'm a Real Madrid fan, bro. You can't let me sit here. I have to watch every
Yes, you
conversation.
enjoy.
I have to watch
Yes, you enjoy
everything around the match, bro.
every bit of it.
Every bit. I can't wait. And when they are walking, I have to watch their pre-match warm up and all that, bro. I can't wait until when they are walking towards the pitch. Then no. We don't work like that.
We still have about 19 minutes. 10 minutes to I'll give you the benefit to.
No, that's too close.
We should have come earlier because right now we are just into 20.
But we've done 37 minutes of live speaking.
Live, you only get that when you overpass even one. That's why I wanted us to start it at this 7:30. But then if you are rushing, I will actually allow you to probably. Eddie, you are also rushing to go get it.
No. Eddie will be here. Don't worry.
Okay, then probably we just have to end it now. And hey,
vamos.
So what's Eddie your final prediction of the game?
You put him into a very, very tight spot.
Top one.
I'll go in favor of Real Madrid, 2-1.
But I thought you were supporting Bayern.
I said I'll go in favor of Real Madrid. That's 2-1. Yeah.
I'll say it's going to be a draw, move into extra time. Madrid will come out with a win in extra time.
Yeah, and I have to congratulate you on your prediction during for the first leg. I still remember the first leg. You said the game was going to be a draw.
Yeah.
So after the game, I was like, yeah.
Thank you.
But he predicted Dortmund game woefully.
Yeah. No, from the Dortmund PSG game, you could clearly see that everything was against PSG because a game with 6 shots to the post. Imagine all these 6 shots going into the post. That is a complete sweep. They have swept Dortmund.
So yesterday game, I was let's just use it. So okay, there's almost time 1 minute. Okay, guys. Thank you very much for your time. And guys, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscription button, like and share the video. And we're going to see you in the next one after the post-match. We'll just post-match is better to go live or we should just record.
Live.
Mm-hmm. Go to take the record. Okay.
Live.
We'll go live. Live, no, we have to be there till an hour.
No problem.
Okay. So see you then. I think Samir battery is off and then
guys enjoy the
see
game.
You guys.
Enjoy the game, bro.
Enjoy the game.
And it's going to be bad.
And